All right. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Thank you for joining me. Thank you for speaking with me. Now, I mentioned earlier, I know you created the concept of the house.
Yes.
Tell me how this idea came to mind.
Well, there's a long backstory, but to keep it short, I was pitching a script about, it was an LGBTQ thriller.
Okay.
And as what happens often in Hollywood, sometimes you got to come up with a new concept.
Yeah.
Our executive producer, Doug DeLuca, said he likes the LGBTQ space.
Okay.
So I said, okay, what can we do? We have a talk show producer who likes the LGBTQ space. So let's do an LGBTQ talk show. I was thinking about my friends at home, and I find that when people are with similar people, that's when they share the most.
Right.
They go the deepest into who they are and what their issues are. So I said, what if the demographic was the same? So let's say season 1 is gay black guys.
Yeah.
We can really go deep into the issues faced by gay black guys. And the audience, even if they're not gay black guys, they're going to connect, possibly for the first time, and see themselves in people that they never thought that they had something in common with.
Beautiful.
And I think that we pulled that off. I think everyone will connect to this show.
Nice. Now, the panel, how was everyone else chosen? You have different backgrounds, right? So you have a life coach, you have a psychologist, you have on-air personalities, hairstylists. Tell me about how that all comes together. How do you guys mesh?
It was a combination of the director, also executive producer, Kurt T. Jones, kind of filled 2 seats. I advocated for Cheryl, who is an executive producer who pulled the whole thing together. I call her the first executive producer.
Yeah.
25 years of trying to make it in Hollywood and never gave up. So the amount of rejection that she faced it's unthinkable.
Yeah.
And to keep going and to persevere and to see this is her night.
Yeah. Oh,
And so I said, if this show takes off, she's got to be on that panel. She's not a gay black man, but she has been an advocate for me and really all black men who we face very similar struggles as black men. But a lot of times we don't see that.
Yeah. Now, what does this platform do for you personally?
Well, let's find out. We're going to find out together.
Okay. Now, when you decided to create this concept and when it was worked on, what were some of the themes that you thought you could talk about? Or is anything off topic, off the table?
Absolutely nothing. Because when I'm with my friends, the stuff that we talk about, I would never talk about in mixed company. I know they'd be like, they would be repulsed.
Yeah.
And we really pulled it off. We weren't thinking about the cameras. You know, we've had similar experiences. You know, sexually.
Yeah.
We went there.
Yeah.
Nothing was off limits, and I think the audience is going to really see something special that they've never seen on television.
That's amazing.
In the history of television.
That's great. What is one of your favorite guests on the show?
I have to say, and you're not supposed to have a favorite. I had crushes on everybody. But I have to say, Shea Diamond, who sings the theme song, I believe that theme song goes down in Hollywood history as one of the most iconic theme songs ever recorded. So I would have to say Shea Diamond, and because of the theme song, but also because of who she is, everyone was inspiring. So I have to shout out everyone. Every episode is fantastic.
Do you feel like you're a role model, like someone you never had growing up?
That was my goal. When I started in Hollywood as an actor, that was my goal, was to be the person I never saw growing up. I felt like the closest, I've talked about this before, the closest I had to a role model was on In Living Color, the characters Antoine Merriweather and Blaine Edwards. Men on film, 2 snaps up in Z formation. Everyone laughed at them like they were a joke. I saw myself in them. I saw their color, their flamboyance, their confidence. I said, that's me when I get older. But I know that everyone thinks I'm a joke. So that chips away at your confidence. And so I struggled with substance abuse for 20 years because I had self-esteem issues. I couldn't be who I wanted to be. And have that be celebrated. But guess what? Tonight it's being celebrated.
Well, you're here, you're celebrating, you're exactly who you are, and we love you for it. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate you.